Ryan, good morning, and thanks for doing this. You got quite the scare the other day in Edmonton. Obviously, none the worse for wear. I mean, you did play the next game, so obviously not.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a little worrisome there. Thank God it was just muscular and a little tight. So good to go now. Feel great. And yeah, like you said, it was more nerve wracking than it was, anything else. So I'm glad everything's okay.
When a player comes back, Ryan, after a long layoff, oftentimes we've seen a guy go on adrenaline through the first 3 or 4 games, and then it kind of drops off a little bit. It doesn't appear as though that's been an issue for you at all. Is this just a case of being in good shape and being prepared to go?
I guess so. I think Robbie and Schwartzy had me pretty dialed there, and made sure I was doing the right things away from the rink and in the weight room and stuff to get myself prepared. And yeah, I've always prided myself on being as best shape I can be, and I kind of enjoy working out and doing those things. So hopefully I keep it going here, and like you said, I've felt fairly good for the last 5 games, which is shocking after being off for 20 days. So that was great.
5 games with your new old team, and all of them on the road. You're not going to have old fans to cheer you on here tonight, but are you anxious to play your first here at CTC?
Yeah, I think it's been a while, and that was a long road trip. So I've definitely been looking forward to circling this game and getting back at home, feeling comfortable in this building, and definitely going to be a lot of fun, and very excited to finally get back here after that long road trip, and hopefully get a win tonight and have a good game.
Ken Warren, Post Media.
Ryan, yeah, I was just going to ask you about playing at home finally. So good on Gord for asking. Just generally, how have you felt adjusting? Like you said, I know you say you're up to speed. Do you feel like you're where you were maybe last year or before the trade? Like, do you feel like you're at that same place now?
Yeah, I've always felt that way, and just trying to get used to the systems and doing the right things out there, and try to catch yourself not thinking too much. But I'm a guy that wants to use his speed and instincts and get to pucks, and you can't be thinking the game too much out there. So I've been trying not to do that too much. And like you said, I feel it's only 60 something games away from the team since it was COVID and everything else. So it's been a crazy few years, and it's only been a little time away from team here. So it's definitely felt comfortable coming back.
Mark Broussard, Loudois.
Yeah, Ryan, at the rink this morning, how weird was it to see the cardboard cutouts behind the nets there?
Yeah, that was a little interesting. I got to see a lot of old faces from kind of people I know, and we had those at other buildings, so it wasn't as weird as it was for some of the other guys. But it's pretty cool. It kind of seemed like there was fans in the stands a little bit. So we're ready for the real people, not the cardboard cutouts, but they'll do for now, I guess.
Ian Mendez at The Athletic.
Morning, Ryan. Two questions for you, if that's okay. The first one would be, if you could take us back to being on the ice Wednesday night in Edmonton. Those of us watching on television thought that was a serious injury. Like, when that first happened to you, did that go through your mind that, this is a serious injury?
Yeah, definitely. I felt like a little something twist, and I got a little nervous there, and thank God it was just a contusion and just pretty tight. But like you said, you always think the worst right away, and I was so excited to be back, and and then something like that happened. But thank God it was a blessing that it was nothing, because that definitely would have sucked, but worked out for the best.
And my last question is just looking at this game tonight specifically. This looks like a pretty ornery, angry Toronto team that's lost a couple here lately. Like, how do you guys manage what they bring offensively and try and dictate the pace and tempo in a game against Toronto?
Yeah, you're always going to, work on things and talk about things that, match up well against, whichever team's coming into the building that night. So we've already talked about little things that we want to stop them through the neutral zone and other things like that. So obviously they have a lot of firepower, but so does every team we've played in this division pretty much. So it's just a little bits of the same things. I know they played last night, so our start's going to be huge. And we just need to bring a little bit more energy. I think being in our building, being back home, away from the families for 14 days or so, it's always really nice coming back to Ottawa and feeling comfortable. And so our first 10 minutes are going to be huge. And like you said, you got to, stop their offense, and hopefully that starts, keeping the puck in their zone and then through the neutral zone as well.
For the final one, we'll circle back to Gord Wilson.
Real cardboard stiffs are up in the broadcast booth anyway. Ryan, thanks for hanging around here. One more from me. Do you have fond memories of the rivalry with the Leafs?
Yeah, obviously it was one of those big games I've always enjoyed playing against, mostly because of the fans and the crazy building and the cheers and the boos and stuff. But every time they put that sweater on and you put the Ottawa sweater on, it's a little different. It feels a little different. So it's a little bit more exciting. It definitely brings out your best. So both teams will definitely have their best tonight. I'll be looking forward to playing in it and seeing it tonight.